All right. So, do you guys go for the ninjas?
I think
I'm
we're
all
waiting
for it.
on.
Are we
I think
talking?
we're trying
Are
to
we?
figure out.
As characters, we're trying to get that set up. That's the whole reason
Mhm.
why I'm in the
The
house
the
reading.
lady still is very panicky, and what she does is she does the unthinkable. She runs out of the house and
Like,
runs towards the woods.
oh god.
Someone catch that lady!
At
Why?
this
We're
point,
like, hey.
actually, yeah, I'm gonna let them go. My bad.
Continue.
I guess now we have to follow her.
At this point, I just put the book in my pack because I know it'll serve me good use, and I say, "Yep, guys, I think it's time we follow her." And at this point, we have no choice. We have to go in there because I guarantee you we'll lose her too. At this point,
As everyone goes into the forest seems odd. It's not how it felt before. Everybody has that weird, like, like something's gonna happen, foreshadowing going to happen.
can I roll a perception check?
Sure.
I'm gonna roll a perception check.
I
I'm
rolled
gonna
an
roll a perception check.
18 plus 4.
7.
10 plus 4.
I,
Oh, damn.
9 plus
23.
5, 14.
I wasn't going to roll because these are unfamiliar areas.
For me, this is a little more familiar
Yeah.
in a way because I've been around for a while, but also at the same time, uh, just letting you know, DM, since that's kind of where my character is
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
established. FYI.
You feel like the forest is not the same as as you know. Like the magic is becoming darker.
Can
Everything's
I do an
becoming
Arcana
darker.
check?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna do an Arcana check.
I got
All
21
right. Firstly,
precision.
before I give my roll, I'm gonna say this, and I just kind of look at everyone. You guys kind of look at me as if I'm like, I just kind of stop for a moment, and I just kind of take a breath, and I'm like, something's not right in these woods. Doesn't feel the same like it used to be. Something's been disturbed. I rolled a 16, by the way, for my Arcana check.
You know that there's
Well,
magic. Something's up with this woods.
Dark magic has tainted this place, and I don't know what it is or how it happened, but it feels familiar.
You see the old lady far in the distance, but she's not how she looked like before. She looks she looks menacing. She looks kind of like a hag.
A what?
A hag. A witch.
We should have not let her into my house. And you almost see me punch a fucking tree. Almost.
The hag
Almost.
the hag tricks you going into the woods, and she makes a spell where basically you've been transported. All of you has been like kind of not like teleported, kind of like teleported, but you've
We
been
are.
transported to another like area of the woods, but it's more swamp now. Like it's like zippity zap, and all of a sudden you're in the swamp now.
All I'm gonna say is this. I pull out my book of tomes. And my eyes will glow a little shimmer. And I just kind of say, "We have been tricked! We have
so
been
what did you
tricked!
wanna?
I'm a fool!"
So what did you want to roll, Nitro?
Anyway.
What do you want to roll, Nitro?
Oh, the perception thing. I didn't know if I have to ask permission. I got
No,
21
perception now or before?
before, when it was all going on.
You knew that you saw a witch basically, and the witch was like, "Ha, I tricked you," and then
Okay.
like teleported you guys all the way to like the swamp.
Yeah, like if you
Hippity
wanna
hoppity, now in a
roll for something specific that the DM doesn't say for everyone to roll, then yeah, you can just ask, and
Yeah.
usually the DM will just say yes. So Like that's
most
why I
DMs are
said, or that's
typically
why I said
lenient.
after the attack, after that initial attack from the ninja, for example, I asked if I could do an investigation roll, and I think that's where I got the nat 20.
Yeah, most of the time DMs are very lenient with those rolls. Most of the time, I should say.
But yeah, like
there's very few circumstances they're not, but yeah.
Yeah, usually. I mean,
Yeah.
usually just asking to double check is usually all you got to do, and usually it'll be good to go. So it's not the problem, Nitro.
Bippity-boppity. You're now in a pool full of crap.
Yep. Now you guys are in a swamp, and you're basically your legs are kind of like knee high of the water.
Is anyone moving to engage the hag?
I am immediately wanting to engage because I have my tome book out and I'm ready for combat at this point. Like I am
Well,
at the ready.
I would tell you
Wait,
this: the hag has sadly disappeared, as you guys were told.
I just
What?
kind of, and as soon as she disappears, you just kind of see me get into a little fit of rage, and I'm just like, I close my book like loud enough to where you hear it kind of clap closed, and then I just put it away, and I just kind of go, "Ugh."
So you
Bugger.
guys now are
And then
in a swamp.
I curse something in another language,
Mm,
only in Celestial though.
Profanity, yeah.
it's like-
Which means two of us
I
understood.
basically called her an infidel piece of shit in Celestial.
Damn.
And I basically just look at my sister and go, well, our kindness was repaid with malice. And you know what we do with malice.
And I just say her soul will be twisted in damnation on the other side in Celestial.
Damn.
Before that, are you
Mhm.
familiar with this place? Where are we?
We are in the southern swamps. That's where we're at.
Where the
This
snake
is
peoples live.
and
You just-
this is so we're on like the southeast corner basically of the woods. Where originally the east side, but the further you go down south, it gets into a little bit of a river ridge. Basically the swamp used to have a river that would run here, so it's more like a river bottom, and that's why it turned into a swamp. It's because a lot of water just kind of seeps here, and it just stays that way. So technically we're on a river bottom,
Well,
you could say.
as you guys are
just-
trying to get out of this swamp, you're basically lost. Yeah, your guys are lost.
I'll admit,
You guys
I have
can't
not been
find
here in
her.
like over 150 years.
You guys are having trouble, basically.
In the distance, you hear a banjo melody in the background.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
Oh no!
I
Florida.
just
Banjos.
I just say is this I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna break the fourth wall. Is this Florida Man music right now? Like what are you
Or
trying
is it
to
deliverance music?
It
The
could
hag
be.
is trying.
Look, man, we're
Florida.
asking for the nearest directions to town. They just go, yeah, it's back the way you came. They pull out a
Bro, they pull out a Glock and they're just like, get out of my side.
As you guys are, walking around trying to, find your way around the
We hear a
swamp.
banjo.
No
Making our
banjo
way
music.
downtown.
Oh.
Yeah,
Let me-
Banjo Kazooie going on here.
Making my way down the swamp. Kicking alligators.
Watching Shrek.
You
find,
just-
Alright.
hold
Can
on.
we at least
I
hear
got-
some
I got
satisfying
some music.
bagpipe music?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine Nitro just pulls out his bagpipe at this moment.
Bagpipe music.
Can I pour my ward
Music.
gong?
Man actually pulled out his bagpipe at this moment. That's wild.
No, I got 3. I got one war gong too. Scare him.
Oh yeah, he has a work on
I'll admit, I kind of facepalm, but also kind of chuckle from that. Just a little bit in character.
As you guys are walking through the swamp, going swamp, 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 because it's kind of
Mhm.
sticky and everything's.
I'm kind of
messy
floating though.
and, and all that stuff. You guys are going through it. All of a sudden you hear a rustle in the bushes.
Perception check.
Sure.
Yeah,
I ready my blade.
I rolled a. Hold on.
Rolled
18.
a question mark. An 18.
I rolled a 15.
Okay, so who got the 18? You? The other sister?
Yeah,
Yes.
Celestine.
Celestian. I have to get used to these names. Celestian looks at the bush and sees some like snake eyes. You know,
Hmm.
like yellow snake eyes.
Oh God.
Oh no, somebody rolled a 2 on their dice roll.
Nah.
Uh,
Look, this isn't butterflies. Mm.
as the and no, the rustle keeps getting louder,
Mhm.
louder.
Is it the George Russell?
Yes.
Pardon?
Is it the George Russell?
No.
I mean, only Lo-Fi is really gonna understand what I'm referring to
Oh,
there, but you know, the
as you see
one.
closer, there's this there as you see a little closer, the with the eyes. One eye looks like to be blind.
Is it partially white?
Yes.
I kind of look over and I say, "It's blind."
Well, it's only blind in one eye, but the other
I
eye is
I know, but I'm just saying. I just kind of lean over and say, "Hey, guys, I don't know what that is over there, but it's partially blind. I think."
Does anybody want to check in the bushes?
I will.
I like to
guess.
check
Or
I
another
ain't
too.
talking
question
to...
before you head over: do you want it removed?
I kind of look at you and I say, "Very tempting. Very tempting indeed."
As you said, as you about to say removed, the snake woman pops out of the bush and says, "No, no, 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 no! Don't hurt me. I'm friendly."
Are you sure about that?
That
Hmm.
word,
Wait,
those words...
Many
wait.
friendly
Hold on.
people
Hold on.
today.
In a memeish voice,
Yeah,
Aiden, just for the moment. Are you sure about that?
Elda,
Oh, man.
would you like to
Yeah, I was
say
about to
a few
insight the
words?
shit out of that.
Same.
Elda, Bella.
Yes, I am friendly.
Hmm?
What are you guys doing here in my home?
I kind of look at you and I say, after all these years, you still rummage this swamp, huh?
A friend.
I
We are referred to as neighbors. We don't talk. We just know of, and that's about it.
So we're not too far from your home.
Nah. My house is probably 5 miles away from here. We're in the southeast corner. This used to be a riverbed many, many centuries ago, but it has since dried up and has the remnants of what was a riverbed or lake bed. I know, strange history, right?
So who is your friend then?
Like I said, I know of them as a neighbor. I don't remember their name. It's been a few centuries since I've seen them, but she is familiar. I just look over you and I say, "Well met, neighbor."
I nod in silence, looking at the huge party that somehow landed up in this area. I
I
seem to
go ahead.
from what you guys can see, it seems that some of my body is covered in scales, but I try to not show much.
Interesting. Yeah, I kind of point at the whole party and I say, "Well, these people all showed up because of some ninja attacks that happened in the forest to the east of my house, and apparently they were heading into the forest, and we were somehow teleported here by a hag, and I was helping them out. So that's essentially what has been happening."
A hag, you say? I raise my eyebrow.
A hag. It is confirmed. It was an old lady, around the age of 50, I would say. It looked like she
That's being
was.
polite.
I kind of look over
But
after you
she,
make that snarky comment, and I say, "It's not in respects. I'm not being kind in that sense. I'm just saying that's what she looked like. It's for the
she
help
had
of
a
the
child
situation.
too at that age.
There are some people that do. You'd be surprised. Anyway, back to the point. And plus, this is D&D, so anything could happen, right?
That is true.
All right, dragons. Yeah.
All right, a meteorite just hits the fucking land, and we all die. I'm fucking with it.
Oh my god.
Hooray!
Yeah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. No, but I say she wasn't quite young, but she wasn't quite old either.
Elder kind of knows who the hag is.
I blink for a moment, thinking, wondering if I should help these strangers and the acquaintance, quote unquote. Before nodding,
Neighbor,
I'm
not acquaintance.
neighbor.
So unfriendly around these parts.
I might be able to help you,
Fair.
but in return, what do I get? You did disturb my grounds.
This is fair. We did it unintentionally, so that I much apologize for. I will say. That
The
was.
reward is that we leave.
I kind of look at you and I say,
I mean that's gonna be
with
a
a face of
given, but
agreement. Yeah, that's a given. I say, well, there is a suspicion that I do have, and I've only shared it with a few amongst the many here, but I think it's time I might as well say it. My suspicion is these ninjas that are attacking. It puts your home at ease and your area because I'm suspecting these ninjas are somehow being imbued with the demonic twisted souls of the dead. Possibly. It is a hunch. Nothing confirmed yet, but given the evidence they've gathered so far, and from things I have read over the past 3,000 years, it seems to be the case. So,
Zombie ninjas.
in other words, what I am saying is, I kind of look at you and I say the kidnappings are symptoms of a much larger problem at stake here than what could be, and I'd rather make sure that it isn't, for that matter. So I say this. So really the reward you'd be getting is the safety of your lands and the confirmation of being able to come here and sleep at night. That is the confirmation we're giving you. As I juggle some random dice in my hands.
I slowly come out of the bush that you've found me in, and as I move out of the bush, you can see I seem to just be getting taller as I go. And as I approach, you can see that the lower half is snake-like, while the upper half is more human, with a few scales patching my body. I nod in silence, grinning a smile that only snakes could possibly do, curling upon my lips. The one tooth, or fang as you may call it, gold, and I nod. Fine. I guess I shall help you.
I stick out my
Man,
hand as a means of shaking it, hopefully, and I say, and for the record, your fellow neighbor is Raflamir, is the name. I'm a Kasune that has existed in the forest for the last at least 1,500 to roughly 2,000 years now. That's what.
Damn.
Damn.
So,
I
I have.
know.
Yes.
I go, man, that bush was hiding a lot.
I kind of look at you and I have a slight shimmer in my eye and I just kind of go, It's a very sacred land, thank you. And I just look right
No,
back
no,
at the snake.
no. I was referring to the snake lady that the bush was hiding a lot when she said she was growing taller.
I actually kind
We
of
didn't.
look back and I say, in protection of my neighbor, we all have very unique ways of hiding. Thank you. Some
Well,
more.
if you don't like this form, I can always go back. You don't get
I
my
look at
help
you.
at all.
I look at you and I
I was
say,
just saying it out of surprise, like, oh, the bush was hiding out. Never mind.
Just don't say anything.
I just kind of look at you in a way that says, if you keep talking, you're gonna fuck it up.
No, I wasn't saying this in character. I was trying to.
Oh,
Never
yeah, I
mind.
got you.
Yeah,
No,
if
I
it's
got
something you're saying, if it's something you're saying out of character, you usually would like
Yeah.
Just
you say that
say that
beforehand.
I'm gonna do
Like
it.
just say,
Here.
well, you
Yes,
just say like out of
perfect.
like for example, it's like out of character, such and such.
Oh, okay.
Or such
In,
as and
I'll be
for
honest.
example.
I'll be honest. In character, it looks like you're just making out some gibberish that really failed very badly. So I just kind of raise an eyebrow at you and look at you back, and I say, I don't know what's wrong with him. I mean, he is undead, so. But
Me? No, I'm a tabaxi.
oh wait. Oh, that's somebody else I'm thinking of.
Meanwhile, Celestine's just trying to get the 24-hour forecast.
When she,
You know what?
when
I
she
agree.
described,
By the
she
way, I am
described that.
actually casting a spell to know what the weather's going to be like in the next 24.
In all
Rain.
in all respects, I do want to know what that forecast is. I just kind of look at you with that spell and I said, "Is that the weather forecast spell?"
Yes.
I said, "Can you tell me what the forecast will be? Because I'd like to know too. I haven't casted that in a while."
Rain. It's lots and lots of rain. There's a monsoon.
Busy with the
Anyway.
side of meatballs.
Yep.
Oh
There's a
Jesus.
monsoon
Anyway,
coming.
and then I just kind of
I didn't
roll
even
my
realize
eyes,
that.
look back at the snake, and in character, I say, "Elda, I appreciate you coming along with us, and in respects, I do like your humble home. Thank you. Unlike these unfortunate folk."
It's fine, I say. Although I feel like I'm more forced as to protect my own home. I didn't really agree to this fully. I'm more forced.
I gotcha. And I say I apologize for the situation, but it could be dire. So, as far as I could get, it seems like it could be something other than just ninjas, and therefore it was a spellcasted attack. Otherwise, if there's something I can provide from my home to you after this is all over, just let me know.
Alright.
Makes a lot of lavender tea.
Alright, well, as you met the
Hmm.
snake lady, you all guys are all on, trying to get out of the swamp, and snake lady is showing you the way out. That is going to be the end of today's session.
Fair enough.
Session 1.
Session 1 is completed. Act 1, the on.
Hell yeah.